I miss you guys. I took some time away yesterday. I didn't come on here to do the live because I wanted to take a break and regroup. So I'm back. How are you doing? How was your day? How are you surviving the weather? And what's going on with you? Again, welcome to my live. Again, I got to turn on my fan. Just a second. Let me turn my fan on. I should have done that. Just a second. 1 second. Okay. How are you tonight? Let's see. Who's out there? It's you, Glenn. Glenn, how are you doing today? Are you doing good? Thank you for coming to my live. I appreciate it. You doing wonderful? Praise God. I'm doing okay myself. Just doing okay. That's it. I'll be glad to be able to get back to my water aerobics class. I probably needed a break after that embarrassing moment anyway. But tomorrow I'll be able to go because the ice has cleared off the road so I can drive on it now. I was testing it out yesterday, just trying to see if I could make it. I went to Walmart, and it's funny how just 2.5 miles away from my home, the ice was, or the snow was more melted there than it was in my neighborhood. So I don't know if you got to see the video. Like when I came into my neighborhood, we still had the snow and the ice on the ground. 2.5 miles away, the snow was melted even off on the grass and the streets, just a little bit in the parking lot. Oh, they're calling for snow there? Whoa. Yes. I think they're getting snow in New York too. Hi, Wilmette. How are you? How are you doing this evening? I think tonight, Wilmette, if we play trivia, which we're gonna play trivia, but I think I'm gonna do some more stricter rules. So that way some people don't have to get discouraged. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make sure that spelling has to be on point. Like if you're spelling a name, it has to be spelled correctly. Right? Okay. And then also, I think this time I'm going to use my timer for sure, so that if someone doesn't get the answer by the time the timer goes out, then nobody gets the answer. What you think about that? And clarifying, you're right. Part two answers, like if it's a name, we need the first and the last name. Or if it doesn't require the last name, we just make sure that it's just the first name. That's how we do that. Right? Thank you, Glenn. Yeah, I think that's going to be good to do. I think we'll do it that way. Sounds good? Okay. That sounds like a winner to me. So that's what I'll do. B.I. John, how are you doing? Welcome to my live. Thank you for coming to my live. Thank you. Appreciate it. So I was helping my mother today. You're in South Carolina? Okay. So you're probably going to get snow too, right? This time. So you guys, you got to help your parents and your elderly people that have a hard time understanding and processing things. So I was helping my mother today. Sometimes she has sensory processory disorder. Well, she would not claim that, but as you get older, sometimes it's hard to process things, paperwork and tech technology and just life in general. Okay, Wilmette. Okay. Hi, guys. Speed. How are you? You doing good? Thank you for coming to my live. I took a break yesterday. Yes, I took a break. Yep, I didn't really do anything. I just relaxed. That's it. Went to the store, but that's it. I didn't do much. Samanor. Is it Samanor? Hi. How are you? Thank you. I'm glad that I can make your day. That makes my day better. When I make your day, it makes my day better. Oh, you saw some of my. Well, I always gotta post. Well, Matt, I'm gonna post. That's like my exercise. It's like it's kind of therapeutic. Hi, Kelly. That's what I was telling my mother today. I said, I had to find an outlet because, retiring and not doing anything, sometimes people get into a state of depression and loneliness. And so if you can find something to do, like I found this program that will come and pick up my mother and take her to like a senior activity center. And I didn't know that 50-year-olds and up, so that's me. 50-year-olds and up can go to this senior center and they can do crafts and everything. And I thought, oh, okay, I guess I'm in that bracket too. But you know what? If they did have one of those places here for free and the bus came to pick you up, oh, trust and believe, I would be going. I would be going. Yes. Yes, I would go. No shame in my game. I would certainly go. Thank you, Quay. No, I was never in the service. I was never in the service. I thought about joining, but no, I didn't. You see me getting, oh, nah, I couldn't do bingo. That's too boring. I just could not do bingo. That's too boring. I'm sorry, I could not do bingo. I could not. It would have to be something with some kind of body movement, but no bingo, not sitting sedentary, just sitting there and looking. Nah, no, 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 no. Quay. I don't know. May the best liar win, I guess. That's all I can say on that one. Okay, so thank you, Corn. You ready? You say Tringo Bingo, woman team. No, I could not. No, ever since I was like 19 years old and I tried to go to bingo. Well, I had to go by default with my ex mother-in-law, and there was just like a lot of smoking. I don't like the smell of smoke, for one. I don't want to get into my hair. I can't breathe in it. I start choking and coughing, and they would not have any peace in there. I can't do it. Me and bingo, no. I can't. Hi, Thurman. I couldn't even do like gambling because I'm about my coins. I need every coin, all my money. I'm not trying to gamble anything. You said I look 19 right now. Oh no. But thank you. Thank you, hon. I appreciate it. No way. You said take casino. You said take casino trips. Godspeed. You said take oh, they have all kinds of senior groups that take trips to casinos and cruises. I know. Now that's something that my mother would probably like to do, but she gets in a lot of trouble doing that. So I she gets in a lot of trouble doing that. Like today, we kind of somewhat kind of crossed hairs because I was telling her that my outlet was YouTube is something that I like to do, something that I do to pass time. And I said, it's just what I do. And then she said, yes. And that's why I like going to the casino. And I said, but mom, the casino is very expensive for you. It gets you in a lot of trouble. She said, no, you do what you want to do and you spend your money the way you want to spend your money. And your brothers and your sisters, they spend the money the way they want to spend their money and do what they want to do. So why can't I? And I said, it's just that's kind of like an expensive hobby. And I spend my money because I have my money to spend. But if there ever comes a point in time where my spending is more than my money that's bringing in, then something's got to give. Either I got to get a job or I got to let some things go. That's how that's going to go. Oh, you saw me making greens? And thank you, Clayton, for the compliment on my glasses. Yeah, yes, I planted some collard greens. And so I'm really like into like planting things, like eating off the fruit of my land, literally. So I'm really like into that. And they were so good and they cooked so fast, right? So I know that when it's coming out of my garden, there's not any preservatives or any kind of chemicals on there that make it last longer in the store or anything like that. They're fresh and it cooks faster because case in point. So we went and they didn't have any more collard greens. They had turnip greens. So we cooked turnip greens. I put them in the crock pot for 3 hours and I was like, it's taking too long. So I took them out the crock pot. I put them on the stove in a pot for another 3 hours. They still weren't completely cooked. They were not cooked. It took probably about 5 hours. No kidding. I don't know if it was because it was turnips, but I would have thought that collard greens would take longer. Wouldn't you think that? So, yes. So, are you guys? Oh, I see there's a lot of trolls on here. Okay, trolls. I see you or I don't see you. But you know what, trolls? When you come onto my live, it's good for my views. So if you want to come onto my live and you want to be a troll, just view it for a couple of seconds or so. Just view it because it's good for my views. All right. Hey Jason. Okay, you guys ready for trivia? Are you guys ready for trivia? I should have put that on my caption. I didn't get to do that. I should have, but maybe once we start, people will come in here because they'll see we're playing trivia and they'll do that. So here we go. Yes, greens, you're right. You're right, Wilmette. They do take a long time. That's why I like to put them in a crock pot. Like I like to put them in a crock pot for 8 hours, but it usually takes only like 6 hours. Okay, here's our first question. Okay. I'm sorry. I didn't like that one. Okay, here is our first question. Our first question of the night is Bob Dylan. What Bob Dylan song was voted the greatest song of all times by Rolling Stone in 2004? Does anybody know that answer? Take your time, but don't take too much time because I got the salt timer on. So I'm going to do things different. I don't know if any of you guys are just coming in. Spelling has to be accurate today on the trivia in the trivia game. And also, if there are two-part answers, I need all the parts of the answer for you to get a point, okay? And also, I'm going to use my salt timer. That way, it doesn't give people a long time to just try to look it up, the answer and all that, whatnot. You know how people like to look it up and they like to wait and try to ease it in there. Mm-mm. If it's not answered by the time the salt timer is ended, it doesn't count. So let me see. Did anyone get that answer? My eyes are brown. I have brown eyes. Okay, so the answer to that question. Hi, King Cruz Daddy. How are you doing? Ibrahim. Hi, Ibrahim. Okay, so that answer to that question was like a Rolling Stone, since no one got it, okay? Okay. No, I'm not AI. Sheesh. Why does it? You see what AI has done? You see what AI has done to people? Now people like they question everything because we don't know if it's AI or if it's true or not. I am here, okay? Let me tell you. Okay, here's our next question. Our next question is, oh, you were going to say it? You should have said it. Okay. Our next question is, what is the word for a facility where dogs are sheltered and bred? No, no, oh, it's a kennel. And let's see who got it. Okay, Wilmette, you got it. All right, Wilmette. Okay, so that's a point for you. Here we go. That's 1 point for you, Wilmette. Good job. Way to go. Okay, here's our next question. Do you have more eyelashes on your upper eyelid or your lower eyelid? This was a question the other day in another game card that I had. Oakland. Yes. You are right, Oakland. It's on the upper. Look at me. I can't talk. It's the upper. Yes, Oakland. You got it. That's a point for you. There you go. 1 point for you. Way to go. Okay, here's our next question. What type of surface is the Wimbledon tennis tournament played on? Nope, it's not clay. No, Jason, it's not clay. Wilmette, yes, it's grass. Yes, it's grass. I know somebody said astroturf. You know, I was kind of thinking that too, but I guess not. I guess I stand correct too. Stand corrected. Okay, here we go. Here's our next question. Okay. Our next question is, name 3 primary colors. Name 3 primary colors. Nope. Nope. No. 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 No, Sean. No, Davy. No, Wilmette. No, Oakland. Remember, it's 3. Name the 3. So there are only 3. Name the 3. Yes, it's red, blue, and yellow. Yes, Sean. That's a point for you, Sean. Okay, here's our next question. Yeah. Okay, I'm glad you made it safely. Okay, I'm back, guys. Okay, what is the highest possible score from a single throw in darts? No, Oakland. No, Davy. Forgot to turn this over. No, Jason. Sean, yes, it's 60. Okay, Sean. Here's our next question. Name of the World War II German code machine cracked by Allies. Yes, Sean, you got one. Enigma, yes. Well met. Sean, you actually have 2. Okay, here we go. How many official languages does the United Nations have? Uh, nope, it's not 5. No, it's not 6. Oh gosh, I gave the answer. Okay, nobody got it. No one got it. No one got it. Dumb. I gave the answer. I gave the answer. Dumb. It's 6. I gave the answer. I'm sorry. Bad host. Bad host. Okay, here we go. Okay, here's our next question. What vegetable is this? What vegetable is this? Artichoke. Yes. I used to not like these when I was growing up, but I like them now. I love them now, but I didn't like them growing up. Bye, Cabby. Bye. Goodbye. We don't need you in here. Bye. Okay. Hi, Duru. How are you doing? Thank you for coming to the live, and thank you for liking the live in advance. Thank you. You love artichoke in your soup? Yes, if it's prepared right, it is really good. Okay, so you got it, Wilmette. You got it. Okay, here's your next question. I'm doing good, Daru. I'm doing good. Okay, our next question is, what is the word for a piece of music composed for a solo voice, typically included in operas? Thank you, Rowan. Thank you. Did you like the live? Did you like the live? No, Wilmette, that's not the answer. I got to remember to put that salt timer on, or the sand timer, whatever it is, the salt before. No, it's not. Yes, Sean, you got it. Sean, it's an aria. You got it, Sean. Yes, I did say solo, but that's the answer. Yep. Okay, here we go. Our next question is, do cars drive clockwise or counterclockwise in an Indy car race? You said it sounds like a disease. It's counterclockwise. Hi, Jackson. Thank you for coming to my live. Yes, Wilmette, you got it first. It's counterclockwise. You guys coming to my live, can you like the live and subscribe? And then you can see all the time when I'm playing trivia, and you can get in there because you'll press your notification so that way you don't miss any of Trina's lives, okay? Okay. Here we go. Here's the next question. The next one is, what is the name of the border river between Texas and Mexico? Thank you, Jackson. It's the Rio Grande. Yes, well met. You got it. Okay, now I'm going to mix it up. I'm mixing up the questions. Here we go. You know how I like to do it. I like to mix it up. Okay. Okay. Um, hmm. Okay, I'm trying to find a question that I can ask. Okay. All right. I'm going to pick a name or pick a subject, and I'm going to give you guys clues, and then you guess what name or subject I'm referring to. So this is a game that is played on TV, and it has a host. I'm sorry. It has a host, rather. It has a host that always dresses up in really nice suits. And this comes on every day. And this person is also notorious for having high top hair. Yes. It's Family Feud. Yes. Well met. Yes. Here is our next question. So this is referred to someone that is a hierarchy in a castle and usually sits on a throne. It's not the king. It's the queen. Yes, Davy. Okay. That's a point for you. So I like to mix it up because I want to give everybody a chance to answer some of these questions, okay? So if you're not really scientific or scientifically savvy, then there's other questions that you can answer, okay? Okay, here's our next question. Okay. Our next question is, what is the name of the aging fisherman in Ernest Hemingway, The Old Man and the Sea? What is the name of the aging fisherman in Ernest Hemingway's The Old Man and the Sea? No, it's not Grandpa. Hi, big boy. Okay, what is the name? I just turned the It's Santiago. Santiago. Yes, Sean, you got it. Okay, here's our next question. Okay. Start the salt timer. Okay. Most consumed meat in the world. What is the most consumed meat in the world? Hi, Johnson. No, it's not beef and it's not chicken. It's not beef and it's not chicken. No, Jason, it's not chicken. It's pork. So guys, when I said it's not beef and it's not chicken, why did it take you so long to say pork? Because if it's not beef and it's not chicken, I'm just messing with you right now. I'm just messing with you. It could have been fish, but yeah, I guess a lot of you guys probably don't eat pork, right? Okay, I'll say that. Okay, so the answer is pork. Okay. Yeah, there's lamb and there's goat, but solid green. Um, Sadon, I think it's Sadon. Hi, how are you doing? Thank you. Thank you for coming to my live. Okay, so if you guys remember one of the other questions that I asked like a couple of seconds ago, a minute ago, here's like a part two to that question. Who is the TV host of the Family Feud? Wilmette, you got it. You got that last one. You said pork. It's Steve Harvey. Yes, Wilmette, it's Steve Harvey. Rowan. Okay. Okay, so the next time I come do my live, I'll put my Grinch face on. No, no. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate your compliment. Thank you. Okay, here's our next question. What is the term for hidden features in media or software? What is the term for hidden features in media or software? Hi, Lay. Oh, I should have turned this over. I keep forgetting to turn this over. Gosh, I gotta remember to turn the salt timer over. Okay. So does anybody have it? Okay. When that salt timer runs out, if no one gets it, no clue? I had no clue on this one. No clue. So the question again is, what is the term hidden features in media or software? Okay, time's out. That hidden term is Easter egg. Who knew? Who knew? I certainly did not know that. Yes, it's Easter egg. Who would have guessed that one? Well, Sean, the timer already ran out. So once the timer runs out, once the timer runs out, that's it. Okay, here's our next question. What country does the Jungle Book take place in? What country does the Jungle Book take place in? Rana, my day is okay. How is your day? Thank you. Thanks for coming to the live. I appreciate it. And well met. You got it. You're number one. You got it. Okay, here's our next question. I'm going to mix it up. Yes, I'm going to mix it up. Okay. All right. So this one is a word, and I'll throw out some clues to you guys. Okay. This is something that is notorious that people do to their body when they go to the military or they go to jail. This is something that they put on their body, that they do to their body. Tattoos. Yes. Yes, Wilmette, you got it. El Mago, thank you for coming to my live. I appreciate you. Can you like the live too? If you did already, thank you. Okay, here's another question. This is a social media platform that has been under review for a long time. And right now, it's no longer owned by a foreign country. The U.S. has already taken ownership. No, it's not Facebook. It's not Tinder. It's not Instagram. It's a very popular social media app. TikTok. Yes. And I wouldn't have thought that this would be on this question, but it was a question. Okay, here we go. Jason, are you just now getting the answer? Oh, bless your heart. Jason, refresh your screen. Refresh your screen. Okay. Refresh your screen. Okay, here we go. Now I'm going to mention another name of something that I will throw out clues and you guys have to guess what I'm talking about. So when you're trying to establish credit, one of the things that they check has to do with your finances. What is the name of the organization or the place that gives someone your finances? So I have to say this without, okay. So sometimes kids like to have let me think. Okay. Some people hide their riches in a hole that they dig and they put it there or under their mattress. But other people put their finances without giving you the clue in this establishment. Okay. This establishment also has an ATM. I can say that. Bank. Bank. The bank. Okay. Well, yes, that one was tough. But the credit union is a bank. It's a bank. It's a bank. It's a bank. Okay. 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 You, Sean, you said I was hesitating on bank. I was going to say it. You could have said a river has two banks. That's right. Okay. Okay. Okay, here's our next question. Our next question is this one should be easy for you guys. Put in your thinking cap. Okay? Think about it. Think about it. What company used the slogan "Have it your way" for several decades? Remember, you got to say it. No abbreviations. You got to spell the word out. Burger King, yes. Oakland, you got it. Remember what I said today when we started the game. You got to spell it completely. So, yeah, so that answer went to, let's see, who got it first? I think you got it first, Wilmette. You got it first. You got it first. Okay. Yes, that's how we're doing it. We're doing. Okay, here's our next question. Our next question is, what do you call a creature that is part human and part machine? What do you call a creature that is part human and part machine? A cyborg. Yes, Wilmette. Okay, I'm going to my other questions. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. What does the G in the time zone acronym GMT stand for? What does the G in the time zone acronym GMT stand for? Wow. Davis, Davey, you said gangster. So it's gangster mountain time. Is that what it is? Okay. Gangster gangster mountain time. G unit. G unit. G unit. Okay. Okay, Wilmette got it. Okay. Okay, what is the name of this chair? Do you guys see this chair? What do you call this chair? What is the name of it? It's a nice chair. It's really nice. I like it. It's very modern. I sure do like it. What is this chair called? Oh, let me turn the time over because I don't think this one might be a tough one for you guys. Well, there's a technical name for it, but it's not a dono and it's not a lounge. Okay, I can tell you this. The chair derived from a country I could say this, that starts with a B. At least I'm giving you guys a clue. Okay, a few seconds. No, Sean, you were close. No, Wilmette. No, Oakland. Oh, you're close, but not quite, Davy. Okay, the timer ran out. It is a Barcelona chair. A Barcelona chair. This is a Barcelona chair. It's really nice. I think it's nice, but I would have never guessed. I would have never guessed that, but that's what it is. So nobody got that one. Okay, here's our next question. Our next question is, what is the name of the cartoon series featuring Snoopy the dog? Yes, I am the one skating in the house. That's me, Meta. Yep, that's me. Yeah, like Barcelona, Spain. Yes, it was. And yes, the answer, Victor. Wilmette got it first. It's peanuts. Okay, that's another point for you. Okay, here's our next question. Okay. Okay, this is from my other game, Taboo, and I'm going to mention a word or mention clues, and you have to tell me the word, okay? Okay. So we all have a job to do that we go to every day. And when it's time for us to get compensated, what do we call that? That we want to make sure that we receive. What is it called? Some people get it weekly. Some people get it monthly. What is it called? A paycheck. Yes, Davy. You got it. It's a paycheck. Yes. And if we don't get our paycheck, if we don't get our paycheck after the work that we put in, and the time we put in, we're not very happy, right? Okay. Here's our next one. This is something that people that have allergies do. Sometimes when they're in grass or they're around pets. Sneeze. Yes. Hi, Bree Bree. Oh, you got it, Kev. You got it. It's sneeze. Yes, Kev. You put all that in there and you still got it. Okay, that's a point for you. You got it first. Okay, here's another one. Okay. This is a term that we give to people that are mature, older. And sometimes I've said this on my live a lot of times when people come on here and they're immature and I tell them that we're not doing that. We are, it's the same thing as what a parent is, what someone that's older than 17 is. What are they considered? What is the thing that they're doing when they're being mature? It's the same word, but it has a ending to it. Let's see, did anyone get it? Let me see. Okay. Adult is in the word. It's part of the word. Okay. So adult, so it's not the prefix, but it's the suffix. So what is it called? Adult is part of it. So what's the ending to it? So, the prefix would be a word or like some letters that come before the word adult, the suffix is at the end. So if I say that we are busy, we're, hi Dax, adulting. Yes. Okay. Okay. Yes, it's adulting. I had to fall out of my chair on that one. Corn, you got it. Adulting. Okay. Okay. I'm just trying to mix it up, okay? So that we don't. I'm okay. Well, you guys can't get it. Thank you, Corn. So sometimes, okay, if you watch my lives, sometimes when people come on here and they act childish or they are being trolls, I tell them that we are adulting here. So if you can't be an adult here, then this is not this is not the live for you. It's not the channel. So I use that word a lot. Hi, Tresfer. Hi, how are you doing? Thank you for coming to my live. Okay, here's our next question. Our next question is, name the dating app where the woman has to message first. You've never heard that word, adulting? Yes. See, when you become a mature adult, mature like up in age, like I'm up in age. That's a word that we like to use, adulting. Okay, no, it's not Tinder. It's not Match. And it's not Christian Mingle. Yeah, Oakland. I get it. I understand. I've never. Hi, Mike. Well, Mike, you can come to my lives, okay? You can come to my lives and then you can see some of my videos that I post. And then you can engage. And then you can be my friend on YouTube. Okay. Oh, Wilmette, you're close. You are close. Wilmette, you're close. Okay, Dax. Dax got it. It's Bumble. All right, Dax. Okay, Dax is in the house. Okay, Dax. That's one for you. Way to go, Dax. Salvador. Hi, Salvador. Dax got it. Okay, here's our next question. Who did Will Smith smack at the Oscars? Who did Will Smith smack at the Oscars? And I need the whole name. Okay, yes. Chris Rock. Wilmette, you got it. Okay, here's our next question. What does I have to see what the pronunciation is of this one. I'm sorry. I don't want to say this wrong. Okay. Just a second. Give me a second. I don't want to tell you guys the answer yet, so I'm going to just 1 second. 1 second. Okay, 1 second. Just 1 second. Wow. Okay. All right, here we go. It still took too long to give me the answer. Okay, here's our question. What does a Geiger counter measure? What does a Geiger counter measure? Oh, really? Let me move this. You said you're trying to read the answers in my let me radiation. Okay, yes. The answer is radiation. Okay, I gotta move the cards. I have to move the cards. Okay. Okay, so who got that one? Davy, you got it. Okay, let me move the cards. All right, here's our next question. Hopefully you guys didn't see this question. Okay. What is the wingspan of a Boeing 747 airplane? What is the wingspan of a Boeing 747 airplane? And that has to be measured in feet and inches or millimeters. That's a hard question, Breezy. I'm sorry. No, Oakland, you're a little short. A little short. Um, Breezy, you're uh you are so close. So are you, Davy. You're close. You are so close. Okay. So for that one, I am going to give that to Breezy. I'm going to give it to Breezy because it's actually 64. No. No, 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 no. 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 Okay. Okay. Let me check. Let me go back through here and check first to make sure no one else has it first. Let me check. Okay. Let me check. Hmm. No one is really like no one really has it yet. No one has it. So I will go in and give this to Oakland. Yes, you got it, Oakland. It's 211 feet 5 inches. Oakland, you got it. Thank you, Oakland, because I really didn't just want to give that away, but I didn't want to give it away. Okay, so here's our next question. I'm going to show you a picture. What island is this? It's a very pretty island. Do you see that? You see it has the blue dome for the rooftop. What island is this? No, Kev, it's not the Fuji. No, it's not the Antalya. And it's not the Malta. It's not, it's the name of an island. So no, it's not the Greece island. Okay. I don't think anybody has it. Okay. All right. It is, I'm waiting for the salt timer. Okay, I'm going to go on and give it to you guys. It is the Santorini Island. The Santorini Island. Okay? That was a tough one, but it's a pretty island. It's very pretty. I would love to go there for a vacation getaway. It's very pretty, but yeah, no one got it. Okay. Okay. So we've reached the hour. I don't know what country that's in. I just know it's the Santorini Island. So I'm gonna write that down because I want to look it up. I want to see. Okay, so we reached the hour, and I put a little spin on this one. I have 2 questions. I'm gonna give 3 questions, but 2 of the questions has to do with naming a famous person, okay? Let's see if you guys will guess this, okay? Okay. You guys ready? Here we go. So our first question comes from a poet that wrote this poem, and I'm going to read it to you. A wise woman refuses to be no one's enemy. A wise woman refuses to be no one's enemy. Who wrote that poem? Nope, it wasn't Charles Dickens. Oh, it's a Greek island? Okay. But no. It was actually, that answer was actually, okay, your answers are coming up slow. I see what it is. Okay, so you want me to give a hint. Maya Angelou. Yes, Kev, you got it. So, Kev, that's 10 points to you. All right, Kev. Way to go, Kev. I think you answered another question in here, right? I think you did. Yes, you did, right? So that's 11 points for you. Okay, here's our next question. Our next question is, I love you back, Mikey or Mike. Our next question is, what famous singer had this name as their off stage, their name, their birth name? Christine Mary Brockert. So I did it backwards this time. Okay, let's see. Let me see if I should give a clue. No, it wasn't Whitney Houston. Okay, Hi, Peter. I'll give a clue if no one can guess it. It wasn't Lady Gaga. Okay. Okay. The question was Tina Marie. Yes, it was Tina Marie. You got it. Oakland, you got it. So that's 10 points for you. Way to go. Okay. Here is our next question. Tina Marie. Elton John. Way to go, Oakland. Elton John. No. Okay, here's our next question. Our next question is, how long does it take to drive from San Francisco to Miami? How long does it take to drive from San Francisco to Miami? Hi, Peter. Okay, that's going to be measured in hours. I'm sorry, in hours. In hours. I mean, 2 days would be 48 hours, but it's measured in hours. It's the distance in hours. So 2 days was not quite. Oh, you're so close. You're so close. Okay. You're so close. Nice to meet you too. Okay. I'm going to give that to Oakland because it's 45 hours. So that's another 10 points for you, Oakland. Way to go, Oakland. Okay. So now I'm going to count up the points. So I did it different tonight. You guys noticed I did it different. I asked a lot of questions from my taboo game to mix it up so that we wouldn't have the same people getting all the answers. You notice I did that? You said stopping for gas counts. Yes, Meta. Okay, so I mixed it up. I'm actually from California, born and raised, but I live in Texas now. So let me go on and read all of the total points. Here we go. Hi King, thank you. Yes, the game, that was a game, Wilmette. So starting with Wilmette. Wilmette has 5, 10, 15. Let me make sure I'm looking at this right. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Way to go, Wilmette. Okay. Um, then, wait a minute. 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 Okay. Wait a minute. 5, 10. You have 19 points. Then Oakland, you have 10 plus 10 is 20, plus your 1 is 21. Sean, you have 3 points. Davy, you have 3 points. Corn, you have a point. Dax, you have a point. And Elizabeth has 1 point. And that's game. Wow. So those last 2 points, the 10-point questions, made a difference. So tonight's winner is Oakland. Oakland, you won. You won by 2 points. Way to go, Oakland. Way to go, Oakland. Good job. Good job. You know, Wilmette is usually Wilmette is like, he's up there. He's always winning, right? Always. Is Wilmette, is Joe, and Frank, and then Rafney, and I think TP has won a couple of times, but hey, you did it tonight. Way to go. Go Oakland. 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 Okay. All right. Thank you guys. You said when I dance, we all win. Okay. Way to go. Thank you. Thank you guys for coming to my live. I appreciate you. Thank you, Breezy Hill. Thank you, Oakland. Thank you, Wilmette. Thank you, Corn and Kev and Davy, Sean, Meta State X. Thank you, Peter, my new friends, my new subscribers. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. It was fun, and God bless you guys. And I will see you tomorrow. I'll come on here tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday night. Yes, I will come do this again tomorrow night. All right. Thank you. I love you guys. Bye-bye. I wish you guys the best too. Thank you, Breezy Hill. Love you. Good night. Good night. Cheers, Oakland. Cheers. Cheers, Oakland. Big trolls tomorrow. Yes, Corn. They like to come on Fridays. It's usually like the kids that are out of school. But the trolls give views too. They just get kicked off. Okay. All right. Okay. See you guys later. Bye. It was fun. I liked doing it this way because this way it was more challenging. You know, you have to get the full name and you can't use abbreviations. And then also I use the timer a lot. So, okay. Good night. Good night, guys. Love you. Bye-bye. Bye. Oh, I'm going to go to my water aerobics class tomorrow. Okay, I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. And I'll see you guys on the live tomorrow night. Bye.